Hello, Valley family. Pastor Dave here on Monday, November the 30th. And can't believe we've come to the end of November already. I hope you had a lovely Thanksgiving time. Sherry and I sure did. Like many people, we've been dealing with sickness over the last few weeks, and we're so glad to finally be pulling out of this COVID time in our lives and to feel better and to be able to get out of the house a little bit. Last Thursday for Thanksgiving, it was just the two of us at home, but we did sit at the dining table and we put the computer there and we sent out an invitation to loved ones all across the Midwest. And we had lots of people stop by and say hi to us while we were having our Thanksgiving meal. And it actually turned out to be pretty neat. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving too. Well, like I said, Sunday was the first Sunday of Advent. If you haven't yet had a chance to watch the worship service from Sunday, I would sure encourage you to do so. We sang some lovely Advent hymns and had some great time around the Lord's table. And Pastor Brad started his new teaching series, Everlasting Light, and it was very encouraging. Today, what I'd like to do is just read an Advent prayer from one of the many books of prayers that I have in my library. This is just simply called A Book of Prayers, and it's written by Arthur Nelson, and it's on InterVarsity Press. And this is one of his Advent prayers. So I won't just read it, I'll actually pray it, and I'll encourage you to pray along with me. Gracious, patient God, in our waiting time, let this Advent season be a season of active waiting, not given too quickly to Christmas themes that we miss the opportunity to come alongside many who need to be loved in their waiting. That includes the jobless, waiting for the phone call that announces a hiring. For the far-off village on the other side of the world, waiting for the sight and sound of weapons to cease. Some would love to hear a word about peace and safety, and to hear that the drug house nearby has come tumbling down. Help us, O God, before we get too caught up in our Christmas joy, to make a place in our hearts for many for whom we might even be the only hint about a God who cared enough to come among us, a disarming baby boy, a real hope, a redeemer of life's lost meaning. Amen. What are you waiting for this Advent season? We've been through many, many Advent seasons and Christmases, haven't we? How can we renew that sense of expectation? How can we embody that thought that the prophet Isaiah says in Isaiah 9? The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. Well, the darkness is still with us, folks. And I don't know about you, but I'm waiting for the light to shine bright and to keep piercing through this darkness. I'm waiting for God's blessing and redemption. I'm waiting for the vindication of all who have suffered, even though they have faithfully loved and followed Jesus. I'm waiting for the circumstances we're going through now to be done. I'm waiting for God to say, pandemic is over, darkness is breaking. Let's get going and build the church and bring God's kingdom here on earth as it is in heaven. I'm waiting for the chance to get together with you again. I'm waiting for us to be able to sing and worship and serve side by side like we have for so many years. And God will provide. God will bring a new day. Don't get so tired and frustrated of waiting that you miss the point. Let's embrace the waiting, and while we do it, let's let it build empathy in us for all the things that hurting and needy and confused people in our world are waiting for too. Amen? Amen. Don't fall away. Stay connected. Stay involved. Keep growing. Go to valleycc.org. Find your way to plug in. Amen. God bless you.